Hello, youngest Pisces males. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out what it is that God wants to tell you. Let me just grab the decks. Three decks missing, then we're ready. So this one's gonna be a long one too. So get comfortable, Pisces. Interesting last deck. Alright, let's get it started. Dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do come in and deliver your messages to your sons. Thank you. Long time I haven't had one of them shuffles. Interesting. is noisy. I'd imagine that's gonna be better. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we got mentor. You're about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction, Pisces. Youngaz, Pisces, male. Can you read that properly? Yeah, so this is about you meeting a mentor. Somebody to be the right type of influence in your life. If you want to take their advice or not, if you want to walk in their shoes or not, if you want to be inspired by them or not, it's up to you. But God is providing you. Okay, so what's that? Mystery card. Okay, so we got two cards to come out. Let's check and see the energy before we interpret. Okay, this is in the reverse. Alright, so this one came first. Okay, so we got self-sabotage in the reverse. It says you may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. You are not creating pain for yourself because you're not standing in your own way, which is great news. And we have perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. In the reverse, you're not having a shift in perception, so you know exactly what you should be doing. Okay. So it's like you've already started the ball rolling in the right direction, and God sees that you can take some help, so God's going to send you that help. When it comes to business, be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. So your money's probably been funny, or you just want a change of career or something, and God says, I see you putting in the effort, I'm going to send somebody to help you. You know, the underlying issue is rejoicing. You have learned how to make the most out of life. Fantastic. So you're on a good path. Career transition. It says your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. And then we have inner child. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. So you thought to yourself, you know what? I gotta do something different with my life. And you're doing it. And God says, you know what? I got the right person to help you. So that's great news, Pisces. Mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. That's the mystery card. So God wants you to know that whatever it is that you see happening outside is because it's happening inside of yourself. So if you've been in the mind frame to get yourself together on the inside, then that's going to manifest outside, because naturally what you think, you're going to put in the effort to make that happen. So then your external life matches up with your internal life. And where your external life does not match up with your internal life, you will always feel unsettled and always be looking for the opportunity to make those changes. One more time. I sprayed some chemicals in the bathroom to clean it. I think that was kind of a bad idea. When it's not one thing fucking up my lungs, it's another. Alrighty. So, you're choosing to make some big changes in your career. Pisces. God says I'm going to send you the help you need, okay? So let's continue. When the student is ready, the master will appear. More. Interesting. So I'm being told to look at the card at the bottom, and it feels like God is also asking me to swap. So first we look at this one. We have incubation. So incubation is kind of like a protection card. It's kind of like the hangman card, where it just takes time. Something takes time. It calls for patience because something is being developed, okay? And then we have awakening. So this is about your mindset. Okay, so this is about you coming to the understanding of what's going on around you, who you should be paying attention to and who you should not. Okay? Awakening. Coming to the realization of how somebody can or cannot help you, all those things. This could be the other person as well. kind of coming to the realization that you may be a great investment. Or a worthy investment, like worthy of investing their time and their energy. It won't be in vain. Like, now you're serious. That's good to see. Now I can help you. Yeah. So we got respect. Yeah. Respect the awakening. So yeah, so somebody sees like you're starting to be serious about what you want to do going forward, and so now they can take you seriously because you're taking yourself seriously when it comes to your career. So we got awakening, incubation, magic, secret, dedication, foundation, intensification. Yeah, so they see that now you are dedicated to setting the foundation. You are dedicated to taking the primary steps necessary in making these career changes come true. Okay, and intensification, something that's intense is it means that it's strong. So it's like your desire to be dedicated to setting this firm foundation is stronger. Yeah, intensification for prosperity and abundance, summer energy, harvest time. Manifestation, and we got the feminine energy. We got intention, cleansing. So what's feminine energy? Feminine energy is the energy of celebration. Masculine energy is the energy where you're a go-getter. You're making things happen. Feminine energy is the energy where you've already done the work and you expect to get the blessing and you expect to be able to celebrate. Okay? So you're manifesting like an easier life, the prosperity. Intention, concealment, union, security, spring. Interesting. So it's like this, and then we got protection, security and protection. So it's like this has something to do. Oh, because it almost confused me. So yeah, this union is not really a relationship kind of union. This union is the person, the mentor who sees you. They see you're dedicated to making things happen. And they feel like now that you're willing to take yourself seriously, now I can freely take you seriously. So this person has been watching and wanting to help for a while. But you weren't ready. When the student is ready, then the master appears. So now you've actually earned their respect. Corporations working together. Okay. Oh, but that was at the bottom already, though. See, when it comes to God, yeah, sometimes things don't make sense. But when that happens, well, in my case right now, God is testing me to see if I'm willing to listen and follow instructions, even though I know it makes no difference. The difference is one's obedience. So we got integrate at the bottom of the deck. So to integrate something is to include. Okay. Man-made pestilence. Let's check and see if it's meant to be upright or not. This one. Oh, it's in the reverse. So it's like undoing some dumb shit. So where man was creating their own problems, it's like, yeah, let's bring an end to the nonsense. Okay? The underlying issue is this integration. Man-made wildfire, man-made earthquake, man-made tsunami when it comes to the earth. Man-made tornado, virus. So now God has to step in. God made tornado. So a tornado is something that goes upwards. Okay, tornadoes suck things up. So it's like the way that you were making yourself go up, it was actually a virus. So now God has to come in, send this mentor in its place to show you how to rise, but rise well. Because we got these man-made clouds. Clouds stop you from being able to see. Okay? To see the pollution and how you were blocking yourself. Man-made drought. So you were creating a huge mess of your life. You had a mixture of wildfires and earthquake and tsunami where there was stability, where there should be purity. Earth talks about stability, grounding. And instead of grounding, you were creating all these this you thought you were going up, but you were actually headed towards disaster. You were headed up towards disaster. You were going in the wrong direction. You were going up, yes, but not in the right way. So God had to come in and send somebody to help you clear the clouds away from your eyes so that you could see you were making a mess of yourself. God made volcanic eruption unemployment. So God had to come in and put a stop before you ruin yourself. Okay? And possibly other people with you. Because when we do what we do, it never affects just us alone. Okay? So, God is saying, like, now you're serious, I could be serious with you too. Two more. Just saying hi. Interesting. So, introductions. Okay? Pleasantries. We got you are too selfish. So who's that? Is that you? Or the mentor? Somebody's too selfish. The underlying issue is that somebody hates somebody's intelligence. Interesting. And we need counseling. Then we have she's not my type. So is this a female that's meant to be helping you? So somebody's too selfish in this. So it's like you know this person. And it look like you know them kind of intimately, because it's like, yeah, we need some counseling. Like, she's not my type. So there's some friction here. We got I cheated on you. And then don't rush into it. Interesting. So when it comes to this thing with you and your mentor, there is some friction between you. Yeah, see, we got, did you cheat on me? I cheated on you. And then I love you, but I'm not ready to let go of the life I'm living right now. Then we got your family is interfering too much, and I want to break up. Interesting. Leave him alone. Okay, we have to dig into this some more, Pisces. Hold on. Because this feel like the energy just switched. Okay, what is this, please? We're going to use So we got philosophy at the bottom of the deck, yes, that talks about awakening, coming to see things from the right perspective, the way you think, the way they think, alright? Hence we need counseling. So it's like getting on the same page. But somebody's too selfish. Also, that's why, so it could be you that's too selfish, that's why you're coming to the awakening. So it's like when this person sees you kind of being more open and being more dedicated, like the last deck, well, 2 decks before, see you being more open and more dedicated to this career transition, then they'll be feeling free to step in and actually help you. Okay, but it could look like it's a female, but I just want to see what this, because it looked like it could be like a lover or something, possibly. I just want to make sure. Home. So the home card came out. At the bottom of the deck, we got philosophy. And then environmental affairs. And then the victory. We got prophetess. And afterlife. Inherit a sex life or a life of. So you and this person got some beef. You have been treating this person bad. So the person that's supposed to be your mentor is somebody that you have not been treating right because you've been too selfish. However, you need their help, but because they see that you are not being serious, you're not ready to make that change. When the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. So it's like you haven't been ready to make this change, but it's like something inside of you know that you need to make this change, but now you fucked up the relationship between you and this person. Environmental affairs says that the way that you've been treating this person, and it has something to do with the home. Philosophy, environmental affairs, and victory. Prophet or prophetess and afterlife. Inherit. Yeah, so sex life is not talking about actual sex, it's talking about education. Okay? And where you're at when it comes to your health, your mental health and all of that. So this person is put into your life to make your life better, but you've been making their life hard, it looks like. Okay, you haven't been treating them the best because of your selfishness, and that's the reason why they choose to just ignore you. I want to break up, leave him alone. So this could be somebody that you're actually involved with romantically or something, who is actually meant to be your mentor, but you haven't been treating them right. And even in your work life, they see that you're not serious, so they just move on and go about their business. So basically, when you are ready to take your life serious, then they will take your life serious too. Okay? So this person left because they see that you were not serious about life. And you are being not serious about life because you were being selfish. But you were headed in the wrong direction, and they could see that, but you couldn't, because of whatever it is that you were after. Whatever it is that your philosophical understanding of life, it was misguiding you. So it's like, before this person can step in, you have to first bring yourself to a certain level of awakening or knowing, understanding, being. Okay? You have to earn this person's respect. You lost their respect. What is it? What's your name? Shukula? Something like that. What is what? This is the Pisces, the youngest Pisces males reading. It's been revealed that Pisces need a career change. They know they need a career change, but they're not in the right state of mind to make it happen smoothly. And the mentor that was supposed to be helping them, they have treated them inappropriately, okay, or unfairly. And the mentor sees that they're not serious, so mentor has left Pisces on his own until Pisces gets serious. Then Pisces has to earn the mentor's respect back, and once Pisces has done that, then they can move forward, trying to help Pisces to stabilize his life. Fired spell. So at the bottom of the deck, okay, we got sex spell. So there's that sex energy again. So this could be somebody that you were romantically involved with. You didn't treat them right in this relationship, Pisces, and they got annoyed with you and left. And also when it comes to your career, the same person, they see that you needed to make some changes when it comes to your career, but you were not serious about about making the effort to make these changes. So they have this what is disengaged from your life, pertaining as it pertains to your career. So this has everything to do with love and career. Okay. You were just doing your own thing, hence the you are too selfish card or something like that. You were just doing your own thing. You didn't care about no rules, you didn't care about no principles, you didn't care about what was right, what was wrong. All you cared about is what you want. And that's what you did. And this person wasn't having it, so they left. Sex spell. So we got accident spell. At the bottom of the deck, we got greed spell. So your greed led to the accident. You are under a spell of greed and adultery. So when it comes to sex, you are a gluttony for sex and you are not faithful. Then we got intuition and sick when it comes to your motivation. Laziness. You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to get it right. You didn't want to put in the effort. And that caused shit to get fucked up. What's an accident? An accident is a mishap. An accident is something that occurs which you didn't really plan for. You didn't expect. It was just sudden, but it was because of your greed, because of your promiscuity, or your reluctance to be faithful. Okay? And your intuition is sick. That means you're not listening to your intuition. So there's a voice or some kind of indication within you telling you you shouldn't do that. You should do this instead, but you choose to push it away. And that caused the injury to this love. It's like, are you hearing audible spell? Are you hearing the intoxication and destruction? So your destruction of progress. So you had this person right, so instead you're gonna get poverty if you don't get this right. So this person had the and a blank card for your new beginning. You see that? Nothing. So it's like this woman that you chose to treat like shit, they actually are an integral part of your financial destiny. They're an important player in the quality of your finances in the future. But you didn't know. You thought they were just another chick. Look at the card. Get a part-time job. It's like, look at me. Yeah, we got listen to them and then decide for yourself. That is correct, but make sure when you're making your decision, you're making good decisions, or else you will lead yourself to poverty. No joke. So it's like you need help. This person was here to help you, and you fucked it up. So now you have to earn this person's respect all over again. Or face poverty. Ain't that some shit? Not really, because I mean, you fucked it up. You had the opportunity to make it good, but you chose to be a player. You chose to play. Because, listen, honesty will get you a long way in life. If you don't want to be faithful, it's better that you say that. Okay? Don't pretend to want to be faithful and then not be faithful. That's the first thing. Don't play with a woman's heart and think that it's going to be cool. It's never cool. Because if they play with your heart, it's not cool. Same thing. Okay? Honesty is always the best policy. Even if they get angry at you, it's better that you be honest and let people know exactly where they stand in your life and where you stand on matters, rather than to deceive someone and waste their time. Some people don't fuck with their time. They don't play around with their time and their energy, their effort, their peace of mind, their progress. If you want to play with your progress, then fine, but don't let it affect the other person. Some people don't fucking play that. This person don't play that. You want to play with them when it comes to their love life, and play with them when it comes to their progression in life. This woman was like, no, we're not doing that. So now you have to find a way to make peace with her so that she can help you get back on track financially. So God basically put an angel in your life and you treated an angel like she was just another bitch. Like she was disposable. You didn't know that she had power. And you weren't the one holding all the cards. You fooled yourself, thinking you were fooling this person. You hurt yourself thinking you were hurting this person. And the fact that this person is a prophet, or well, as a female says, a prophetess, the fact that this person is a prophetess, it means that they told you something was going to happen. They told you already, Pisces. They told you. You didn't believe them. Here's the message coming up again. And Youngaz don't have anything to do with age. Youngaz have everything to do with one's sense of maturity. I used to think that it has everything to do with age, but over time I realized that even my readings are coming out in the Youngaz readings, but it was because of my stage of development or maturity. So Youngaz means your stage of maturity or development. You could be 65 and this is your reading. One more time. You could be 72 and this is your reading. Destructive behavior at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Show gratitude. Yeah, you weren't showing this person gratitude. You were feeling like this woman was irrelevant. This woman was just another piece of ass. And you were supposed to show gratitude to this person. But you didn't realize the treasures that they had brought into your life. If you haven't realized it yet, you will. So, we got it is sabotage. The underlying issue, keep calm and carry on. There's a time to speak and a time to be quiet. God says sincerely apologize. Because who is she? She was a blessing in disguise. Trying to look after the younger ones, the mentally younger ones. So this woman is full of knowledge that she was willing to give you, and you dismissed her. You hurt her. You hurt her and you disregarded her. Look after the younger ones. Have they been kind to you? Has she been kind to you? Who is she? Look after the younger ones. Has she been kind to you? So that's what she does. She looks after the younger ones. Even you. Has she been kind to you? Yeah, she has. Spend quality time with grandparents. Grandparents are the ones who have experience and wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and they have the skills to impart that knowledge, even if it means praying for God to give you the understanding. This is the type of woman that you were dealing with. She knows how to get you to the next step. But you didn't believe it. That's a lie. About it's time to act mature. You didn't want to act mature. You wanted to stay doing whatever you were doing when it was already time for you to change. The seasons had already changed in your life. But you didn't want to accept it. You wanted to stay in your illusion, doing drugs. Doesn't mean that you actually do drugs, but drugs create an intoxicating effect where you're not seeing things clearly, you're not in your right mind. You wanted to be in that frame of mind and you wanted to be a bully. You wanted to behave however you wanted to behave instead of seeing what time it is, what season it was in life. It was the season for you to be kind to yourself. Look outside your immediate circle for answers. This woman came into your life with answers. And look at the card that's peeping out here. An important life lesson. So this experience definitely is an important life lesson for you. It's like God sent you a blessing and you took her for granted. Because of greed and adultery and all type of other dumb shit. Conflict. So now there's conflict. You're mad at her, she's mad at you. Return. Like she won't come back. Can't get her to come back. She hates my guts. Aww. Let me see. Underlying issue, conflict, change in the rules. Exactly. Prayer works for that promotion. From the same old, same old. You have to advertise. That means you have to let this person know that you're not the same person. It's time for you to change the rules. So you need to become the type of man that you're supposed to become if you want this woman back in your life. And it doesn't have to be on a sexual plane or for sexual reasons. It could just be because of business. Because this woman holds the key to your financial future. Advertising, networking, conflict resolution. So as the other decks said, when this person see you starting to take it seriously, then you can get a new contract with them. Because this woman feel like, oh, okay, you're not taking your life seriously. Absolutely fine. I won't take your life seriously either, but I take mine seriously. So deuces. Bye bye. See ya when you grow up. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 105. See you when you grow up. Because clearly you haven't grown up yet. You still want to be acting like one of these 16, 17, 20-year-olds, you know, have be a girlfriend. Yeah, being promiscuous, taking drugs, probably stealing to make your money instead of working hard and developing your own skills. You know, doing dumb shit that make you have to look over your shoulder, or creating bad karma for you in the future, when God has given you the option to avert all these things. Okay? So yeah, so new contract and new management. So you need help in managing your life, your career, and possibly your attitude when it comes to relationships. Because it's like, how you behave in a relationship should be based on what end result are you looking for. You know, it's like, if you want to bake a cake, you have to use the ingredients that will create the type of cake that you want to make. A relationship is the same. If you want a relationship with a person, then what do you need to do to get the quality of relationship that you're looking for? Or if you want a business relationship with a person, what do you need to do in order to create the quality of business relationship that you're looking for? If you want a successful business, what are the things that you need to include and or exclude in order to create the quality of business that you're trying to create? You cannot plant seed, you cannot plant corn when you want peas. And if you want peas, no. If you want corn, you can't plant peas. If you want tomatoes, you have to plant tomato seed, not watermelon seed. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. It doesn't matter what your mind says. It doesn't matter what you actually want. It matters what you actually do. So it calls for sacrifice, self-discipline, sacrifice. Sometimes you have to let go of some things, some people, some places, some ideologies, some practices, some habits, in order to hold on to what you are trying to achieve. Or else, if you choose to hold on to all those things that's not benefiting you, what you actually want to achieve, it will slip out of your hand. Like you see happened here. It will slip out of your hand like that. Your hand too full with all the wrong things. The thing is with people is that we choose to see relationships and just life in general the way that society has taught us to see it, and that is a big problem. Because if you look around at what reality is showing you, there's so many different paths, so many different ways to make a relationship work, and most of the time they do not last forever. So why promise somebody forever when you don't really mean it? This is why I don't understand. It's like, if you know, life goes on. Life is very long, you know. Life is not a short ride like they taught us. Okay? Looking old is not natural like they taught us. Okay? Being feeble and wrinkled is not natural like they taught us. We need to learn to see life from the correct perspective. We need to stop fighting against time. Time doesn't matter if you take care of yourself. Age doesn't matter if you take care of yourself. So we need to stop feeling like we have to rush and do this and rush and do that. It's making us fuck up. Take care of yourself. And that's how you keep your agility. That's how you keep your life. That's how you keep going. When people ask you how old you are and you tell them you're 92 and yet you look like you're 40, it's like you lie. Just smile and walk away. Soon it'll become common practice for people to be 105 and feel like woohoo and look like this. Be 300 years old and look like this. Real talk, I'm not even playing. We need to stop living according to these fake philosophies that this society has put in our mind. It's fucking us up. Look after yourself and you'll be able to keep your body. When you have a car, you look after the car so that you can preserve the body of the car and the engine of the car, the interior of the car. It's the same thing with the human body. If you look after your vehicle, you'll be able to keep it for a very long time, long beyond anybody would care to accept is possible. So right now, y'all must be saying I'm crazy for saying these things. I don't care. I believe what I believe. And that's what makes me so unique, is because I'm not a follow fashion type of person. I follow God only. I seek truth only. I don't care if it makes me look crazy and sound crazy. I'll fucking prove it. With time, I'll prove it. I'm 43 now, and I look better than enough gal younger than me. I'm more fit than enough gal younger than me. And I'm not one of them people that's not trying to get old. I want to get old. I just don't want to look that way or feel that way. Big difference. I'm happy to tell somebody I'm 96 once I don't look like a raisin. I want to look like this at 96 or even better. You understand me? Because if it's possible to be 4,000 years old and look like this, if somebody walk by you in the street and they're actually 4,000 years old but they look like this, how do you know they're 4,000 years old? You don't know. And it doesn't matter. All that matters is they're caring for themselves, so they look good. But they've been here to see many wars, many disease outbreaks, many invasions from other realms, much healing. You know what I'm saying? They've been here to see the development of the human story. Well, the creation story. You know? But you wouldn't know that, because even if they told you, you probably wouldn't even believe them, because society, this age, this day society has taught us to think that living until we're 100 is some kind of a greatest achievement. You're a baby at 100 years old. And that's why, look how long it takes us to learn basic lessons in life. Sometimes it takes 20 years for us to learn certain things. So why would God give us the gift of life and take it away at 100 years when we hardly know anything at 100? We're still trying to get things right at 100. There's so much things that we don't know, that we're still doing wrong at 100. Simple things. We're supposed to be living. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep experiencing. Just keep doing. Just keep taking care of yourself. Just keep being thankful for life and love and agility and health and strength and wisdom, and just keep living. Stop watching the clock unless you have an appointment. Don't set appointments with death. Some of us have already bought our plots. Some of us have already bought our suits that we want to be buried in. That's your plan for the future, to die. Well, then you're gonna die. Live like you want to live and you will live. You plan to die, then your mind is already, you're on your way there, because in your mind you're already on your way there. But if you plan for a successful career, then that's where the fuck you going. Not to the grave. Set your GPS system properly. You plan on getting some kind of qualification, even though you're 70, set your GPS there. Take control of your life and stop make Babylon tell you what life is, because they have come to kill, steal, and destroy. We need to stop allowing them to teach us, or else suffer the consequences. Don't be afraid to say, yo, that's bullshit. And if what I'm saying is bullshit, don't be afraid to say, yo, that's bullshit, because I know it's not bullshit. To each their own. Don't expect to see me for a very long time. A ridiculously long time. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. The meek shall inherit the earth. This is mine. I got time. Call me Master. Is it Ugwe? Call me Master Ugwe. I'm gonna be here. Matter of fact, Ugwe died. Don't call me Ugwe. I changed my mind. From Kung Fu Panda. You're wondering who is Ugwe. That's the turtle from Kung Fu Panda. I'm the turtle. I'll be that. They lied to us about a lot of things. And they program our minds to value a lot of things that shouldn't be as high up on our list of priorities as they are. We govern ourselves by their rules, and that's why our lives are fucked up. Well, y'all govern yourselves by their rules, and that's why your lives are fucked up. When it comes to me, they have to fuck up my life externally, because I'm not doing it from the inside. Because I'm not allowing them to penetrate my programming. Because I already know the fuckeries that they're on. So now they have to do all kind of external shit, using all kind of other people and circumstances to try and fuck up my life. So they'll try and fuck it up anyway, but at least I'm not fucking up my life myself. They're trying to fuck my life up. Big difference. So like, since you won't fuck up your life yourself, we'll fuck it up for you. Knock yourself out. When you're done, when you're tired, I'll still be here. Ready to take my place. I'll wait. I'll wait for a very long time, because it's mine. I'll come and dance on your grave. And pour you out a little shot of something. I'll find out what your favorite drink was. I know you're going to get tired. Babylon. One more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. What are we doing? Okay, so we're looking. influencing the music. Okay, so what's influencing the music? Music is a collection of sounds that create a unit. Okay, so it's like in your case, in this context where it concerns your career and your path in life, it's like the choices that you make, the collection of choices that you make is what makes you to be in the position that you're in now. So whatever quality your life is now, it is a result, it's a direct result of the collection of choices that you've made over the years. Okay, and then they say do this and do that. Bait into a fight. So your life could be very tumultuous right now, where you don't really have peace, not even within yourself. It's like you're unhappy with yourself, you're unhappy with your choices. You influence the music of your life. Whatever your life is right now is because of your choices. It doesn't matter who taught you to think that way and make those choices. That's why I'm telling you now, you need to check your mental files and remove any false teachings and put the right ones there and govern yourself by those ones. Philosophy. Your philosophy of life can either make or break you. It doesn't matter who programmed you with those philosophical teachings. Remove them. And replace them. Yep. Because you see, all of the choices that you've made, Pisces, it has only created disappointment for you. You're not happy with where you're at right now. You were creating a false sense of security, like the other card said. You thought that you were lifting yourself up. You thought that you were rising up Jacob's ladder. You thought that your life was upgrading. But you were upgrading in all the wrong ways. You were going about it the wrong way. So you created this false sense of security for yourself, and now everything is coming crashing down. The underlying issue, it's coded information influencing politics. Exactly. So it's all about the information. You need to make sure that the information that you got in your mind, the information that you choose to govern yourself by, is the right information. Because it's doing is influencing politics, opposition, problems. Look at this. Blackmail. You see that? What's blackmail? Blackmail is like holding somebody at ransom. So it's like you got yourself so deep in the shit, it's hard to get out. You're going to have to make some drastic moves to get out. And perhaps this woman, she has some of the answers for you, or she knows how to get them. Yeah, rebelling for freedom of artistic expression. That would be you being the creator of your own life. And we got collapse the business. Then you want to rebel for better treatment. So that's where you're at in your story. So now that your financial life is crumbling, now you want better treatment so you can boost your sales and your income. Now you're ready to fight back. But before you fight back, you're going to have to make peace with this woman. Because she has the answers. And why would God tie your destiny so tight to this woman? Who is this woman? Whoa, excuse me. Alrighty, so we have I had no influences. Interesting. So what's an influence? An influence is somebody that basically inspires you to do or be a certain way. To do a certain thing or be a certain way, or not do a certain thing, not be a certain way. So I had no influences. Let's see where God is going with this. Pisces. Youngaz Pisces males. Okay, so the card to come out is you don't treat me how I want. Okay, so somebody's not treating somebody the way that they want to be treated. Alright, what's this? Don't rush. There's a lot of don't rushing and I'm cheating. There's a lot of don't rush energy that wanted to show itself. And then the I am cheating energy. Same thing from the other deck. But the underlying issue we got, I have an addiction or addictions. So this feel like the way you're treating yourself. You don't treat me how I want. The underlying issue is you have an addiction. So it's like there's things that you're doing that you just can't stop. Then we have I am not allowed and I don't know how to love you. I am confused. So this is all about yourself. We got I'm tired of that family member. It's like you're tired of yourself, but then you say you don't know. So you really are confused. It's like I don't want to, but I want to, but I shouldn't. And I know I shouldn't, but I want to. I know it's not good for me, but I want to. Yeah. You got spiritual problems, Pisces. We got I'm tired of you. I don't think you respect me. Yeah, friend problems. So even this person is tired of you. So this person sees that you got addictions. This person sees that you're not making good decisions for yourself. And this friend of yours, this female friend of yours, she was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm tired of you too. You're tired of yourself, but you don't want to do the right thing by yourself. Well, I'm tired of you. And I'm not even going to explain myself to you. I'm not going to bother to waste my breath. I don't want you to know. I don't give a fuck what you think. So you don't treat me how I want. So you don't treat yourself how you should be treating yourself. And that in turn makes you incapable of treating other people in your life the way that they should be treated as well. You see that trickle down effect? So she was like, yeah, I'm out. You're confused. Clearly you're confused. Okay, so we got Honorable Marcus Garvey showing itself. Alright. What's at the bottom of the deck? Land. Interesting. I don't know why I was led to this deck, but this is the last deck to bring you your messages from. Let's see where God is going with this. Oh, Honorable Marcus Garvey. There's a book called The Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. I think that's the reason why that is relevant. Because I thought about that while I was talking about philosophy and how important philosophy is to the quality of life that we will build for ourselves or create for ourselves. So that's how important philosophy is. There's a book by Marcus Garvey. Somebody recorded all of his philosophical teachings because they were so powerful. Life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Words. Words, sound, and power. Words, sound, and power. That's a real thing. The words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. But instead of us allowing the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart to be acceptable in God's sight, we make them acceptable in our own sight. And that's where we fuck up at. On life's highway, there are codes, there are rules that need to be followed. You cannot be driving the opposite direction on a one-way street. Okay, the same way you can't do it in a real life because it will be hazardous. Life is pretty much the same thing. Life has its own rules. It's for us to learn them and then execute. But we go around like we want to make up our own rules when it comes to life because you don't see nobody policing life. But it's because you're not looking in the right place. If you look at the spirit realm, you'll see where life is clearly being policed. Because cause and effect. If you do this, that's going to happen. Is it? No matter how long it takes to happen, it's going to happen. And because things take a long time to happen sometimes, we think that it's bullshit, that this thing is never going to happen. And this is why I talk about time and us forgetting what time is. Because things happen so slowly. So what the hell is 100 years? 100 years, being 100 years old is nothing. It's nothing. Progress moves slowly. Development moves so slowly. Everything happens slowly. Most things happen slowly. So what's the point in you? You're going to try to live your life in a way to create the best life for yourself if in a couple of years you're going to be under the earth anyway. That don't make no sense. So that means something wrong with that teaching. Something wrong somewhere. That's all. It's like, what am I living for? What am I sacrificing? What am I exercising self-discipline for? There's a YOLO, I only live once, I'm gonna live my best life, and when I'm dead. But it's fuckeries. That's a fuckery philosophy. We have the ability to live life and live life more abundantly. But because we choose to believe the nonsense that they've been teaching us, we fuck up our opportunity to create the best life and enjoy the best life and keep on enjoying the best life. Dying is not natural. Looking old is not natural. Taking care of ourselves, continuing to take care of ourselves, that is natural. Self-preservation. Eye exercises, neck exercises, all the parts on our body that are hard to reach, learn how to activate those muscles so that your skin continues to be tight and supple. Eat the right foods, rest enough, hydrate yourself, stay away from stress, stay away from harmful, substances and places and all these things. Take care of yourself. If the ear in one place is bothering you, then that's God telling you it's time to move. Maybe. That's called divine intervention. You don't stay there and just complain and get sick and die. And this is why I say everybody needs their own form of straight divination where they could communicate clearly and one-on-one with their God. Find some kind of method that you can use for your personal relationship with your God. Because sometimes you need answers and you might pray and you're going to miss your answer. But if you have something physical that you can do, then you'll have more clear communication. And always ask God to keep anybody out that's trying to interfere with your communication before you communicate with your God. So that you're sure that you're communicating with your God and your God only. We all need to develop a form of divination where we talk one-on-one with our Creator. Other people's business is not our business. But when it comes to our own Akashic records, We need to be able to have access to our past, present, and future, so that we can have the guidance that we need, because there's not always going to be somebody, there's not always going to be a mentor. God is the first mentor. God should be our primary mentor. Whether you want to flip a coin, or use some stones, or use tea leaves, or coffee grounds, or cards, or fucking marbles, or grass, or incense smoke, or whatever, sticks. Create a form of communication between you and your head creator. It's necessary. It's smart. It's responsible. Sometimes you need an expert opinion. Because your mother, your father, your friend, your wife, your husband, they can only tell you things from their own height of meditation. And it's like, if they're blind to the subject that you're inquiring about, then the blind will be leading the blind, and that's not a good combination. Is it? One more time. Ooh, we got Antarctica. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. So Antarctica, what do I know about Antarctica? Antarctica, okay, you know I commune with God, right? And God is on a mission right now to clean up creation. So God said that it is going to start with Antarctica and my dear little country of Montserrat. That's why I have a playlist called the Montserrat the Montserrat and Antarctica Files. Okay, so when I'm inspired to give messages to these two countries, I will do so, or the people of these lands, I will do so. So it's like a lead out kind of energy. Antarctica, time to clean up. Okay, I keep looking on the bed for this lotion. So it's like God wants to use you to help with the cleaning up process of creation. Okay, so we got the Iron card, but it was in the reverse, so let's see. Okay, it's this way. Okay, in the reverse, Iron, in the reverse. So what do we know about Iron? Iron is hard, okay? It's very hard to bend. But in the reverse, it's like you have the option. Just because you're choosing to be moldable, it doesn't mean that you're weak. You're still iron. So perhaps you feel like this person, you don't want nobody to tell you what to do, so to speak. You want to be the master of your own fate, the master of your decisions and stuff like that. But if you're making bad decisions, then what's that gonna benefit you? Right now is the time for you to allow the fire to heat you up so that you can be bent into the proper directions that you need to be bent in. Iron Man. Pisces, Iron Man. Ain't nothing wrong with being strong, but you have to be strong and right, not strong and wrong. Because right now, you are your worst enemy. You're not doing yourself any favors. So God says, yes, be hard, but know when to be flexible. In the reverse, iron in the reverse. The underlying, we got Angola, and then we got diamonds. Interesting. I don't know too much about Angola, but I feel like there's a lot of diamonds in Angola, because one Rasta man make a song about Angola itself, and I think I heard about diamonds being in Angola. So there's precious things to be had. Something is precious. Something is valuable. Diamonds are equally hard, equally strong. But the Angola energy. And then we got drugs and intoxicants. So that's being too intoxicated to see when you have a good thing. I'm gonna clarify the Angola energy. And then we got the Jefferson 5. That's a secret agent. And Rastafarianism. And then we got Prince Emmanuel coming in next. And the people. So who are you? God wants to use you to do great things. This is not a joke. But it's like you're trying to betray the Rastas. You're trying to betray the people who have come here to save the earth. Why is Jefferson coming in? Jefferson is a secret agent. Jefferson is an agent of destruction. So you're trying to destroy that which is good and right upon the earth. You're trying to destroy the people. You're trying to flatten the earth. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna fuck up your own self. And if you haven't seen it yet, you will see. Clarify this Angola energy for Pisces so we understand exactly what you're saying, please. Alright. God says to use this. Angola. When I made this deck, I was getting downloads from the Most High, because these things I know nothing about. I was just writing Jefferson 1, Jefferson 2, Jefferson 3, Jefferson 4, Jefferson 5. When I got to the Jefferson part, I'm like, really? Only to come and find out that they are secret agents. That's why God was allowing me to make so many Jefferson cards. So it's like, that's a common name that the security forces use for secret agents. Mr. Jefferson. Mrs. Jefferson. So you're here to destroy God's people. Are you mad? And you think that that's the way to rise to fame and notoriety? You think that that's the way to accumulate wealth to leave for your children, or send your children to college and feed your children and keep a roof over you and your children's heads by destroying God's people? You must be fucking crazy. You really need a career transition, Pisces. You're helping Babylon to kill, steal, and destroy. But you want to get blessings. You're crazy. It don't work like that. One more time. So clarifying Angola, we got flat earth. Interesting. Interesting. So, so clarifying Angola, we got drugs or intoxicants. Then we have a pastor, Ethiopia, and rubber. And I always get a bouncy energy when it comes to that. When it comes to the rubber. The underlying issue is an imam. So this is all about principles. What's a pastor? A pastor is a man or woman of God. What's an imam? A man or woman of God, of righteousness. Okay? So we got pastor and Ethiopia. And they say Ethiopia has the oldest Bible or like spirituality or religion or something like that. Its headquarters is in Ethiopia. What is it? The Orthodox Church or something like that. And then we have rubber, so bouncing off. Okay, so it's like you're resisting the right teachings. So this is saying you're resisting correct teachings. You're resisting doing the right thing because you're choosing to be intoxicated instead. So you're lying to yourself, telling yourself that you're on the right path, you're doing things right, and you're doing what you should be doing when the part of you know that you're not. But it's your fate. It's up to you. So we got Imam and we got United Nations. And this isn't the fake ass United Nations that we have on the earth. This is talking about uniting the actual nations. This is talking about bringing unity between us. It's medicine. See that? Saint. So this is talking about doing the right thing. And air represent words, communication to the people. So instead of choosing to unite, you're choosing to resist the right teachings. You're choosing to resist doing the right things for your money. And you think that you're going to be blessed in the end. Yo, everything that you're working towards is going to come to naught. That's how that go. Okay? The unification is the medicine that we need right now. We need the right behavior. We need to listen to God. We need to listen to what is right, and we need to do what is right, and we need to impart right knowledge to people. That's the trend right now. Badness out of style. Badness done for. Okay? So if you used to be making money, when it comes to being bad, just know that the time is coming. And I've been saying this for years. So you see how slowly this is taking place? I've been saying this for about 4 years now. I think it's 4 years. God is saying we need to get ourselves together. We need to start doing the right thing. We need to get our heart in the right place. We need to start joining the right clubs, pairing up with the right people, doing the right thing, because judgment time is coming. And you people can't continue to say, look how long you've been saying that that's not, but that's because we have been taught to see time and see developments as something that happens quickly. It doesn't happen that way. Time goes slowly. These kind of developments happen very slowly. It could very well be 12 years that God can have me saying the same fucking message and have you people laughing at me thinking this shit is funny. And on that 12th year, when God bring down the brimstone and fire upon you, then you can't say that nobody ever told you. You just took this for a joke. Because God chose to give you enough time to get yourself together, you chose to see it as a whole joke. So that's why if you choose to ignore these messages and you keep on doing bullshit, resisting righteousness, resisting correct thinking, correct behavior, resisting doing the right thing, okay, and God finally decide, okay, today is the judgment day. When you get your ass kicked, remember you deserve it, because you take God for fool, and you wage war on God's people. When time up, you won't be laughing no more. Who laugh last, laugh the best. Remember that. So you can choose to continue to do fuckeries, or you can choose to get on the right path. It's all up to you. That's your message. Thank you for watching, Pisces. Until next time.